The program is brought to you by AEDC, Anthrozoology Education Dogs Canines, and here is your host, Marco Adda. And now, let's listen our intro and enjoy the episode. Welcome back to In the Mouth of the Wolf. It's been a little while since our last conversation. A few years have gone by, and I want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for being here, for listening, and for choosing to step back into this space with me. In the Mouth of the Wolf is a dear, very dear project to me, the podcast. And I'm so grateful that we are starting again with this new series, we can call it. In the first series of the podcast, as many of you know already, we have been discussing about animal welfare, dog training, animal advocacy, and many questions surrounding our relationship with dogs, wolves, other animals, human-animal interaction, the interaction we have with the environment, and so forth. And so we explored various topics like behavior, care, and other topics related to those aspects. But this time, we are starting to expand our horizon. And there is a very simple yet relevant reason for that. As you may know, those who follow my work already for a while, I have many interests, and what I try to do, apart from cultivating all of them, is trying to create bridges and connections and unfold the links that we may find between different disciplines. So while in those earlier conversations we have been focusing mostly on animal-related topics, in this new series we still give an important relevance to animal-related topics, but we expand our view really on a multidisciplinary horizon, because I believe actually, that in order also to understand animals, humans, and how we interact, and also human-related questions about health and ethics and philosophy and much more, we really need to dive into different topics and possibly finding the links, connecting the dots that allow us to have a broader view, a broader picture of the life we live and experience. So, for example, biology can tell us how animals live, how animals move, how animals adapt. But at the same time, anthropology can show us how different cultures have seen and treated animals, humans, in different epochs and so forth. While philosophy, it tells us, provides us some input on ethics, empathy, responsibility, and psychology can help us reshape our perception of ourselves in the environment, and that relates to ecology. And then again, we can consider the arts like theater, music, performing arts, very relevant to our conversation, storytelling, which all can help us in redefining our interactions, meaning human interaction with our own species, with other species, helping us in redefining and rediscovering our animality. And be prepared, because animality will be one of the core points that we will discuss in this series, and all the possible way we can interconnect with others, being those others humans, being those others other than human animals, being those others nature, and so forth. So, of course, from this quick overview, we can't escape from mentioning technology and artificial intelligence, which are advancing so rapidly and are going to be certainly part of our conversation too. So how those new conversation will work? In some cases, I will expose and propose some topics, some elements to discover, to think about. In other cases, I will have guests and I will interview or have some casual conversations with other guests. Those guests may be friends and colleagues, or people from academia, or people from working in the field, in some specific fields, people with some special experience. And so all of those voices can help us to round our view, to have a broad view of life, and can help us to find inspiration and new perspectives to possibly understand with some new perspectives some topics that are dear to us. So some of you may remember, and maybe you have always wondering why this podcast is called In the Mouth of the Wolf, right? I've been clarifying that in the first series. The name comes from the Italian expression in bocca al lupo, which literally means in the mouth of the wolf, which is a way of wishing someone good luck. And this is important to me because typically the answer to that is crepi il lupo, so may the wolf could die. And in fact, here we flip the perspective, and when we use this expression in the mouth of the wolf to say good luck to you, all the possible best to you, we explicitly or just inwardly answer, may the wolf live, may the wolf live, right? So, of course, wolves are special creatures, are core in our conversation, and are points of reference and points of inspirations in many ways, from an ecological perspective, from a philosophical perspective, from a spiritual perspective, from a magical perspective. So we really honor that specific species, and that's also why that keeps giving the name to our dear podcast. In the Mouth of the Wolf is back. The podcast is back. The next episodes, I hope, will be inspiring in many ways. And please stick with us, follow our updates. There are very interesting conversations that are coming on our podcast. Stay tuned. Stay strong, stay wolfish, and talk soon. Please support this program by reviewing the podcast, by reviewing this episode, by writing a comment, by subscribing to the podcast, whatever platform you're using to listen. And if you have any ideas or other comments, write to my personal email, marcogerardoadda@gmail.com. And if you wish to sponsor one or more episodes, you can become a supporter, a sponsor, or a co-author of the podcast, meaning that you can suggest and we can work together on a specific aspect you would like for more awareness to be generated, or a story you want to hear on this program. We want for this podcast to be the voice of the community, that's for sure. Remember, metaphorically speaking, the mouth of the wolf is the safest place you may happen to be. Stay tuned, be foolish and alive. Stay wolfy.